Everybody, my name is Helen Keeney. Happy New Year. I know we're a couple weeks deep into 2020. What are you doing insofar as your laundry? So my husband says that laundry is my hobby. He goes, oh, you're gonna go do your hobby? I don't know why I'm always constantly doing laundry. I like to wash the towels. I like to have them washed all the time, wash the sheets, wash the clothes, and I wear clothes here, and then I work out, and then I do this, and I just always seem to have tons and tons of laundry. Nellie's absolute favorite. You know why? I have very sensitive skin and I'm very picky about my laundry. It is like a perfect storm for loving Nellie's, and you guys love Nellie's. This is a 400 load Pow Powder with the Wow Stick. We're including the Wow Stick for those tough stains for $54.95. You may say, $54 for laundry soap? How about if it's gonna last a year? Does that make it fun? How about 3 flex pay of $18.32, and we're gonna ship this to you. By the way, to lift this, I'm not, you can hear it go down the table. We're gonna pay for you the shipping on it. Here is the value. It's $105.51 just for the bucket of Nellie's Pow Powder. Like, this is the super size, and it's exclusive for us here at HSN. We're including the Wow Stick. So it's basically about half price. We have sold enough for our customers to do 182 million loads of laundry. My producer said I've done 1 million of them. It is my hobby, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, Terry Toner is here, who represents Nellie's. And you know, my daughter has sensitive skin. Trips to the dermatologist growing up, so she's got, the eczema, we've got sensitive skin. And the first thing they say is, have you switched your laundry detergent? What do you use? That's literally the first thing they always ask.
Exactly, it really is. Laundry detergent and fabric softeners, the two most notorious irritants on the planet. But we're gonna solve all of that for you with the Nellie's. And this isn't just any mere mortal Nellie's. This is the Nellie's with the Pow Powder. What's the difference? Well, the Pow Powder is an added formulation, which, by the way, is still natural, still hypoallergenic, still Leaping Bunny certified, biodegradable, high efficiency machine certified, septic system safe, non-irritant, no phosphates, no chlorine, everything that you love about the original formula of Nellie's, but with the added booster. So like if you were to go out and buy the most expensive laundry booster that you could find, and you'd pay however much for that, and you'd have to throw the extra scoops in, we built it into the formula. Enzymes and our very own oxygen brightener. The enzymes work like little Pac-Men. They crunch, crunch, crunch the bonds of the stain to the fabric. That allows our coconut oil base surfactants to come in and lift those stains away. It's an even better Nellie's and still natural. What's the difference for your clothes? Well, take a look at these jeans here. The same jeans, washed the same amount of times, purchased at the same time. These have been done with traditional laundry detergent. These have only ever been done the Nellie's way, dried with our Lamy dryer balls, which are available tonight.
Yes.
You notice that the Nellie's jeans are still beautiful and rich and saturated, because you want Friday night jeans, you want to wear your black jeans, you want them to be black. You don't want them to be charcoal gray. If you want charcoal gray jeans, you're gonna buy charcoal gray jeans.
Right, exactly.
The fabric stays soft and beautiful, and in fact, enzymes are proven to condition fabrics, to make them softer, to preserve colors. Let me say that again, to preserve colors, and they even work on the lowest temperature. So if you're a fan of cold water washes, that enzyme formula is even better for you. To show you the difference in like real life application, I've got a pretty cool demonstration here. We have for you a cloth diaper and a couple of containers. And what we're going to do is mix up a little cocktail, and I'm gonna put a scoop of Nellie's on one side, and I'm gonna scoop right into this guy right here and put a scoop of a leading detergent into the other side. Now I'm gonna shake this laundry cocktail up.
Okay.
I know it's not, probably not the kind of cocktail you were looking for, but we are going to shake these up.
Okay.
So with a good mix, and now we're gonna make some stains, and this is just ordinary, everyday, good old-fashioned iodine, the stuff that, turned your knees orange when you were a kid, when mom fixed your boo-boos. So there's some iodine in there. So there you can see we've got a pretty good mess going on there. And on this side, I'm gonna put the laundry detergent cocktail. And we'll just cover that up. And on this side, I'm gonna put the Nellie's laundry soda cocktail. You didn't know we were having cocktails tonight, did you?
No, but that's not what I would have thought if you had told me.
Was not the first thing that
I would have gotten all excited.
Not the first thing that came to mind. So I'm gonna start mixing these around a little bit, and you can see what's happening here is that the stain on the laundry side is just kind of mixing and who knows what. I mean, it's just kind of spreading out and starting to lift already on the Nellie side. It's absolutely amazing. So we're gonna let those just sit for a little minute and let them do their thing. And in the meantime, we're gonna show you something that we're absolutely famous for, and that is how Nellie's completely dissolves in the detergent.
Right, I think a lot of people are talking about the environment and what happens to your, you know, all those harsh detergents that go into, you know, the environment, into the rivers and the oceans.
Completely
and,
biodegradable.
And if you've got a, what is it, like a septic system, can you use this?
Septic system safe, completely safe for septic systems. So again, a formula that is not harmful to the environment, not harmful to your clothes, not harmful to your skins, because we're not full of petroleum products and chemicals. Laundry detergent manufacturers, they're actually in the chemical business.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're constantly adding chemicals to their products because that's a way for them to sell their products. With Nellie's, we have a very simple ingredient list that you can actually read and pronounce, and that is sodium carbonate that we start out with, which preconditions your water, and then coconut oil-based surfactants that clean, and of course with the Pow Powder, the power of the ultimate additive, and that is the power of enzymes, which have been around for over a century as a cleaner, and the power of, did I just unplug this?
No, I
did,
got you.
thank you.
I got you.
And the power of our oxygen brightener. So oxygen brightener, thank you very much. And the enzymes. So again, enzymes have been in use for over 100 years.
Right.
They literally eat bacteria that causes odor, so your clothes are gonna be fresher and cleaner. They do a conditioning to the garments, to the fabric. We're gonna let these just kind of settle down and percolate down, and you're gonna see how Nellie's completely dissolves in the water. So we've got stain releasing here, we've got dissolving here, and then here we're gonna show you how Nellie's completely rinses out. And one of the things with detergents that people don't realize is that detergents, Helen, are actually designed to deposit residue in your clothes. Like they're actually made to leave a mess in your clothes.
So when you sweat, then that's the irritants, and that's where you get all the issues. And
or you pull your jeans out of the wash and they have undissolved powder on them, and they feel stiff and scratchy, so then you're dumping fabric softener on them. Or, you know, they just look dull and
if I could have one thing out of my shopping channel career, it's to get people to stop using fabric softener.
yeah, it's the worst.
It's the worst.
It's a toxic relationship.
It is. Get the Lamy dryer balls. These are a game changer. If you like hate that static electricity in the winter, I use these. I have these. We have them back